What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan, and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our Digimon TCG market analysis for the week. Happy Good Friday to everyone here. We're doing this Good Friday, so I get to stay home today. Yay! Stat day. So we're going to do the market analysis here and put it up for you guys soon. Go over the Digimon TCG, some cards we're looking at, what the prices are, how things are going, what to watch out for the rest of this format. Hopefully we're going to be getting into more videos about what to look into going into the next format when we get BT16, but that'll probably be a little bit later in the month, mid-month to end of April, because the set's not even coming out until May, until late May, early May if you get pre-release. So, haha. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into it. And hey, if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you miss a single minute of fun. We're just doing the spring break. That's our last tournament pack. We're doing the spring break cards. Nothing special here. Everything's pretty low here. I managed to sold all of my packs that I had, and the last one sold for $8. So I still made a pretty decent price on that. Selling it as a pack. Double Typhoon. It's still going. Still staying up strong there. Obviously not as strong as it started out, but it's kind of holding there. So if you look here, it's actually come back up. It was a little bit lower. It went down to the $50 range, but it's kind of come back up to $60. And see, you got one listing, and then all of a sudden you're looking at 70, 80. So I mean, this card could go nuts pretty fast. You do need like 3 to 4 of it for the Mega Gargomon and the Bunny Alliance deck. So I mean, it's just better than trainings, better than memory boosts. So and having this alternate rarity is very sought after. So this could potentially go up even further. And there's only there's still lots of listings, but there's only a few cheap ones, and then it starts climbing. So this is one that's probably definitely a good time. You might buy some and force the prices to go up so you can sell them. Make that profit. Next, we're going to look at the 2024 Regionals participant. Still no pricing on this stuff. So still waiting to get these in the mail from the core TCG. So we'll see how long that takes, but we will see pricing on that soon. Guillemon Tournament Ultimate Cup from last year. It's kind of plateaued here. Went back up. Hit about the $25 to $30 range, and then it's kind of plateaued here. Gone back a little bit down, but still kind of holding above $20. So you can probably get $25 for this. A couple listings here, and then it's $25. So yeah. Some of you got them. It'll probably only go down. Probably. There's a chance I might be wrong. Flamemon, he's kind of came up again. He went right down and then came right back up when Hybrid did good in both of the first regionals, scoring first and second place. And he started to plateau there. It's going to, at the $30 range there. But still copies being sold for like $35, $40. So still really expensive card. I expect this card to start going down once we get at least another Ultimate Cup under our belt. So far, which is April. It's next week. Next Saturday should be the next Ultimate Cup. I don't think it's the regionals, but I could be wrong. And then once those prizes gets out to people, I can start to see these cards coming down a little bit, but still a sought after card. Oop. Making mistakes. It's the morning. Burning Greymon. Again, I'm not going through all the Ultimate Cup cards, but this is one that I'm really excited for and hoping that I can either get top 64 or pick up. So I'm hoping that these go down in price. Right now it's looking expensive. I do see this card coming down, but it's been kind of it's just kind of staying in that $160 range. We did have a sell there for 120, so once we have more of these, I think the price will come down. The problem is it's top 64, and you only have one Ultimate Cup, so you're going off of one North American Ultimate Cup though. You have more in other regions, but we haven't had a lot of copies of this hit the deck yet. So I think once we start to see more, because it is top 64, we'll get a lot more. It's not like the 32 or the top 8 where you only get 8 per event. So it's going to take a while for card prices to come down. But this one I definitely see coming down. So yeah, we'll take a look at it when it happens. And then looking at Numamon, Shinmonziamon. Deck's doing really great, but this card's not that expensive. I don't think a lot of the cards in Shinmonziamon are that expensive, but since I don't play the deck, I'm not 100% certain, but this deck's been doing really well. So I mean, this is maybe like a cheap budget deck that you can pick up and do well at a tournament. And even the alt arts, one of the alt arts is not that much. There's tons of copies out there, so there's that too. Mirage, Gagumon's been doing pretty good. So burst mode is just not that expensive, around the $15 mark. It's actually trending down, which is funny since it has been winning some events. So again, another deck that might be worth picking up. There's also the BT11 Mirage. It's been trending down, so only $13. Lots of listings too. It starts going up after a few, but lots of listings. So this might be another deck that might be worth picking up right now, especially if you're planning on going to tournaments and you want to do well. Angelman Ace, it's continued to just soar. It was at the $50 mark, so we did have a bit of a resurgence there. It's funny because it's I swear it was at 50 last time I looked at it. So it's funny that it's not showing the data that it went down, because now it's back around 45. But still, probably the most expensive BT15 alt, not counting the low pull rates, because whatever. But yeah, so this is a very sought after card. So I would say that this is the time to sell, because as we get closer to BT16, you might see this start to fall a little bit. So right now is probably a good time to sell. You can probably still get $50 for it, depending on who's looking for it. Otherwise, $45 not too bad, especially when it came out at pre-release. I think it was only 35 to 40 was the common pre-release prices. So Magna Angemon. This is one of the only low pull rates we're doing, just because it's nuts. It's one, like, I got these for like $100 or less, and it's just continued to just climb over time. Now it's up, at 100, but we see somebody sold it for 2. Your first listings are going to be up in the $170 range. So like, this is better card to get from trade than buying off a site, because you're just going to pay a lot for it. So this is a really sought after card too, and it's amazing art. It's amazing alt art. So I mean, I'm so glad that the prices on the low pull rates from BT14 were so low when they came out, that it created an easier time for people like me, like collectors, getting these awesome arts, because I picked up all of the BT14 low pull rates. So that was kind of cool. And they weren't that badly priced, so you could get pretty good deals on them. But not going to be picking up any of the other low pull rates if they continue to have the pricing scheme of BT15, because those cards weren't even that super nice. I mean, they were nice, but they weren't as nice as this right here. Rapidmon, alternate BT8 New Awakening, has just continued to climb. It's such a good card, with all the double Typhoon stuff. Good card in Vaccine. It's just all around wonderful card. So I mean, definitely think that if you have it, you could sell. Right here, you got these two sell. It's already up at $40. So yeah. And Gold Rapidmon, coming down. It's kind of holding still, the $220 to $240 range. It really hasn't come down past $250 too much. I'm assuming this is one's going to hold now for a while. It might go cheaper. Well, no, we'll see. They do have some listings, so that's good. Brigade, so I haven't really seen D-Brigade doing that well, so he's kind of come down and plateaued here in the $15 to $16 range. This is not the deck that is expensive. It's any cards that can be used in Numamon from this stuff that's expensive. And like Shu Yulin, it's come down quite a bit. But it's gone up too, but not. Yeah, it's in that $30 range. It's kind of been holding in that $30 range, so that's kind of nice. But as well as, I think there's lots of copies, but it still started going up. So I mean, we sell 2 copies and it starts going up, so it could go back up to $40. It's kind of going all over the place, but the card does. What is it? There, Satsuki is actually coming down too. They're not too much, but coming down $35. This card's been expensive for a long time, so it might be a good time to pick up, because if Numamon continues to do well, this card could go up again. Could go back up past $40, past $45, maybe even to kind of where it's always been, which is like $45 to $50. So it might be actually a good time to pick this up, especially if you're going to play Numamon. We have Izzy. Bug Hype is still alive. It's been going strong here pretty much all March, starting to come back down. $20 was kind of like the $20 to $25 was kind of like the high, and it's coming back down here. You can see you got some listings for 17, 18, but after that it's going back up past 20. So still holding strong. Still might be a worthwhile card to pick up now, or hold it and hope that people start buying out. People get that insect, the Tyrant Kabuterimon hype, and then they start buying that out, and then it'll go up. You can sell yours. Tentamon, same thing. There was super hype around him, and he went up super high. He's come down a little bit, but still kind of in that $25 to $30 range. I could see him coming down back down to maybe $20 to $25, $22, but I don't really see him going lower than that right now. And then, of course, again, lots of listings of him, so he won't change if they start buying them for a little while. Mega Kabuterimon, he's pretty cheap here. I don't know if he would use this in Tyrant Kabuterimon myself, but he's a lot cheaper here. He's kind of come down quite a bit from originally, like it was a $25 card, now down to $15. You probably definitely get him for $15, and lots of copies. So Gallantmon. It's really cool that Gallantmon won that regionals. This card kind of shot up there and is now starting to level off around that $80 mark. There's some lower sales here, $60, but generally you're going to be paying $80 or more for this alternate secret version. So expensive card. And we have the other Gallantmon, a lot cheaper there. Still kind of, it did bump up a little bit past the $20, but now it's falling back down. Still higher than it was, prior than that. Still holding a little bit of value there. So again, this might be a good time to sell. It might be a good time to buy, because we'll see, depending on how Gallantmon does. But probably definitely a good time to sell. And only a few listings, and then we're over $20. Leviamon X continues to just decline, but he's holding kind of that $30 range for right now anyways. So we'll see if it goes down lower. I'm hoping to see this card go around 25, 24. it's doing well. I just don't think it's like topping a lot of the events. It's not doing like there's like a lot of there's a lot of tops, but it's not like dominating like first, second, third places so far. So it's a good deck, but I think it's a very skilled deck, and so that's why people are finding they're not having as good of results. Whereas like you can take hybrid and just mindlessly, monotonously aggressiveness through the game and just win. But although there is a lot of thinking to do with hybrid sometimes, so how can you finish the game in one turn? So yeah, and then we have the regular Leviathan, and he's just kind of been holding there at $25 for a while now. Such a beautiful alt. I love looking at him. Good copies. And then lastly, we have Magnamon, and this is to do with the Evolution Cup that we talked about. We're getting an alternate art of this Magnamon. Now, this Magnamon is a alternate of a rare, and it's $90. Like I think it was like 45 to 50 when I originally bought them, so it's doubled its value. So I mean, like this would be a good time for me to sell if I wasn't a collector. It would be a good time for me to sell. And then, there's lots of listings, but still $90. And, if you buy a couple, you start getting up over $100. So, yeah, definitely. And it'll be interesting to see if this card comes down or if the price of this card propels the Evolution Cup one to be more expensive than it otherwise would be. So that's something I'm looking forward to when we get into May and we get that Evolution Cup pricing. But anyways, that is our market analysis, guys. Tell me what you think. Are you happy with the Digimon market? Are you not happy? Are you looking for some stuff? Are you waiting for some stuff to go down? If there's anything you'd want me to add to this video, any cards you want me to, check out the market for, drop a comment down below. Let me know. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.